Hey friends, today we're talking about the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Bishnu Dev. I'm a scientist based in the UK, and on this channel I'll be talking about popular scientific books and the realms of immersive stories that help our lives and make us happier and more productive. Today I'll be reviewing the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Just as a caveat, I'm a beginner. I am not a person who has learned how to do reviews or has done reviews of books in the past. So this is a very new thing for me. So why does it interest me? Well, Atomic Habits is a very interesting book that allows people to explore their life a bit more better. So let's say you want to be productive, you have a goal, but you're not 100% sure how to get there. Well, you could meander your way through life trying to figure out how to get to that goal, or you can follow the atomic habits stated in this book and actually get there a lot faster. So why I read this book? Well, the funny thing is, I found this book in my workplace. The strange thing is, I didn't even know my workplace had books like this just hanging around for their employees to pick it up and read it. It's very interesting that they did. And the fact that you can borrow these books for like 4 weeks is amazing. So thanks to them, I've got to read this book. I've been looking for this book for ages, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll buy it from Amazon one day. That one day, because I said one day, I don't believe it'll ever happen. But surprisingly, I just fell upon this book by walking into the reader's room accidentally. And I found this book lying there right in front of me, in the shelves, thinking, this is my opportunity. I'm never going to get to, I may as well just come and take it. So even though I am a scientist and I could buy loads of books, and I have my bookshelf right here, I prefer to borrow books because I like to take insights from them. And then if I have time, I'd rather, I'm a bit of a book collector. But as you can see, my book collection's a bit full in the bookshelf. So I try to, whenever I can, if I can borrow, I'd rather borrow. And I don't really have time to go to libraries. This is a really nice, interesting way of me borrowing this book and reading it. So just to say again, I'm not a professional to be able to review books, and this is my first time reviewing a book here. So hopefully you'll like it. So one of the things I wanted to read this book, and I've been listening to YouTubers like Ali Abdaal and other YouTubers that like to read this type of book, like Mark Tilbury as well, one of the people who are looking into entrepreneurship and likes reading 100 and so books. But people are a bit confused about that. How can someone read 100 books in a year? To be honest, I don't know how that happens as well. But I presume it's through audio, reading books like this, Kindle, and nowadays you can get a short form version of everything as well. So I'm quite excited about that. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to the point. So the design of the book is quite clear. It's quite clean. It's got the atomic habits as a big, bold writing here. James Clear, as bold as possible, and it's a white, kind of stands as a white, clean sheet of paper. But he's also written a whole lot of stuff on top of it, meaning that it won't stay for long. That one sheet of paper that you want to create your productivity habits or systems in place. But one of the things he talks about is putting systems in place as well. Try to keep it, he kind of hints in the fact that growing a second brain kind of thing. That's another book entirely, but it kind of is similar to here. I'll get onto that in another day. Let's read the blurb, or what people think. So here it says, people think when you want to change your life, you need to think big. But world-renowned habits expert James Clear has discovered another way. He knows that real change comes from the compound effects of hundreds of small decisions, doing 2 push-ups a day, waking up 5 minutes earlier, or reading just 1 more page. He calls them atomic habits. In this groundbreaking book, Clear reveals exactly how these minuscule changes can grow into such life-altering outcomes. He uncovers a handful of simple life hacks: the forgotten art of habit stacking, the unexpected power of the 2-minute rule, or the trick to entering the Goldilocks zone, and delves into cutting-edge psychology and neuroscience to explain why they matter. Along the way, he tells his inspiring stories of Olympic gold medalists, leading CEOs, and distinguished scientists who have used the science of tiny habits to stay productive, motivated, and happy. These small changes will have transformative effects on your career, your relationship, and your life. So, if you are interested, please look out for this book. If you want to purchase it, go for it. It's wonderful. If you have a chance and you're lucky, you can also borrow it from any libraries. But it will change your life. So if you want your life to change, go get it. So one of the things he tries to get to you is that you should follow the systems and not try to rise to the level of your goals. Make it easy to start the habits and make it harder to do the bad ones, basically. So for an example, like read in the bed every night. Just read. Instead of saying read a book in bed every night, say read a page a night. And that 1 page could turn into 2 or 3, but you kind of set your mind into the term of just reading this 1 book or 1 page. And that 1 page gradually increases over time. One of his things that he mentions is to talk about 1% increase a day. And those 1% incremental increases, you go up in 1%, and that 1% will gradually get to your goal a lot quicker than not doing it at all. So one of the things he also mentions is that stick to the plan. Professionals stick to the plan. Amateurs let life get in the way of their goals. This is a self-help book that is not too long, and it allows you to help yourself get to where you want to be in a more tighter oriented way. It's very easy to read. You can go back and skim really easily to that particular point that you want to read. So the 3 levels of change that requires are the outcomes of your goal, the processes, which equals your systems. Identify who you perceive yourself to be. Make every action a vote of what you want to be and how this action will help you become what you want to be. Habits help you trust yourself. You can trust yourself and be grateful to yourself that you have done something in the past. Even thank yourself in the past as well. I once was really tired, came from home, and then saw that there's food, and I'm like, thanks past Bishnu, you did well. If it wasn't for you, I would be hungry right now and desiring to eat something, but there'll be nothing cooked. But I'm thankful of my past self. I'm happy. Closing thoughts. It's a very helpful and thought out book that is transforming your life if you read it. 1 habit at a time. So I guarantee you, check this book out. You're gonna love it. So if you like this video, you might like, you love the latest video that I've made right here about popular science books that have motivated, that have changed people's lives. Thanks for watching. See you later.